Alright, welcome back everyone, Zaf here. Now, we all know GUNHEE is coming out. He is arriving in about 10 days, right after Handsome, which does release in about 3 days. So I wanted to give my, first impressions of him, and I can tell you right now, his animations kind of suck. Just to put it bluntly, they don't look good, but that does not mean he's going to be a bad hunter. I think the main issue is, he's kind of just replacing a hunter we already have potentially. We don't have his full kit loadout yet, but based on what we've heard so far, we know he's a breaker, he's a light elemental type, so what's gonna happen with GUNHEE? That's exactly the GUNHEE kit. He doesn't really deal damage, he just has a lot of break. Is that what GUNHEE is gonna do? Exactly the same as him. So what happened to GUNHEE? And actually, as I was recording this video, Alpha Leaker posted something very interesting. A truth and lie game. He loves his games. He said 3 and 2, so 3 truths and 2 lies. Let's see. GUNHEE can't regen HP. I think that'll be true. If he's an almighty breaker, they probably want to add pros and cons to his kit, so regenning HP will probably be a huge con of his kit. I do think he will have an almighty break, because his skills do kind of resemble that with his ultimate. I'm pretty sure he will be the first ulti, that has a break on it, the almighty break. I think it'll be perfect. And then we have Handsome gives immortality. Honestly speaking, I don't know if that's going to be necessary. That seems like a weird addition to anyone's kit. Someone may be on this one, but this right here, the new weapon, which is a spear, it's a dark spear weapon, can be thrown and then teleported to. Heck no, really? This will not be a thing unless it locks onto the target. There's no way we're gonna teleport around to our weapon. You know how bad the aiming mechanics are in this game? That'll make this weapon so weird and strange to use. No. Unless it automatically locks on, unless there's some like automatic targeting feature like Shadow Step, then I could see it happening. But if it's like your spear is thrown on the ground, I really can't see it happening because that's such a weird mechanic and I don't think we need it, at least not right now, so that's just my 2 cents. And then Handsome can trap enemies. I think one of her skills is like a cone pierce, so kind of would make sense, but it's still kind of strange. So I think this is true. He can't regen HP. The almighty break is probably true too. It just makes sense for his kit. He has a crazy punch. And then from these other 3, now I'm gonna have to go with the immortality potentially. So she'll give us immortality for a few seconds. That could be my guess there. Though the trap enemy feature kind of makes more sense as well, so it's either one of these 2. I really hope the weapon portion is not correct. With the mechanics right now so Loving Rise has, this would honestly not work out for me, so hoping that's not true. Otherwise, I'm gonna skip this new weapon. If you use weapons like Westwind right now, you know how bad the aiming is, so I'm gonna avoid anything that relies on weapons being aimed and teleported to. No way. So yeah, just wanted to cover this post before the video goes live. Everything was already recorded. Then Alpha Leaker drops his banger on us as usual, so thank you Alpha Leaker, but let's continue the video. And congrats again to Zarak from your first comment on our last video. Here is your shoutout and enjoy your juicy roll. And make sure to check out our previous video on the weapon liberation system. I'm honestly very excited. Actually, let me see. If we go to the live stream comments, let me see if anyone says it here. So there's comments like, GUNHEE, you're gone. Hello, GUNHEE. People are saying he looks just like Wu in terms of his skills, so yeah. People aren't really too excited about this hunter. I think even in our Discord server, which you should join of course, the link will be down below, people had kind of mixed reactions for it. And just before I forget, don't forget to support us on Netmarble Supporter Program. We are getting codes very soon. We haven't got them yet, so you haven't missed out. Make sure to support. My guess was we're going to get the codes actually today, but it looks like I was wrong, so I'm assuming next week, either the Monday or the Friday, is when we're going to get codes, that being for 1,000 essence, so make sure to support us. It is free. You don't have to pay. It's just a benefit you get, where I can send you codes directly, which is a must in my opinion. And the codes are just sent to your supporter inbox onto my page, if you were wondering. And just a final notice, we have a stream coming up, that being the release stream in 2 days. Handsome is going to release, so make sure you watch the stream. We're going to have so many summons, and we're going to test out Handsome at A5, see what she's like, hoping she's going to be one OP unit. But anyways, we just look at the animations for GUNHEE. Like, look at his ultimate. That's all he does, no animation at all, and I know animations are not important. What matters is his skill damage, his kit, his debuffs, his break, his other bonuses, whatever he provides, that's the important part. But if you've seen One Piece, Garp just had the most major showing in anime history, that being for One Piece history. Oh my goodness, the galaxy impact. When I was watching the stream live, I was like, he better have a move just like Garp, and well, not so much. I was hoping for more. The animations are definitely lackluster, my exact words, and most people think the same. He kind of just looks like a light version of Wu, which is fine, but I guess with these hunters, we expected more. I mean, look at Hansame, for example. Look at her animations. They already look better. Wait for the total AoE move you'll see here. I mean, come on. This hunter already looks cooler than our Manhwa character. She's an exclusive, so I don't know why they're getting so much more love than our Manhwa characters. Kind of a shame, but like, look at this ultimate. Oh my goodness, yeah. That just looks cool. She's a support unit, obviously, but that doesn't mean she has to look bad. So I was hoping Code would get the same treatment as a Breaker. I guess not, hoping they had a little bit more spice to his kit in terms of visuals. This is a fun game after all. We all enjoy nice visuals. This is just very basic, just like Yunho. Actually, his animations kind of look less than Yunho's. Yunho has a bit more, I guess, oomph in his attacks and stuff, so again, just my opinion. And of course, do let me know your opinions as well. Drop them in the comments down below. Do you like his kit? Does he look cool? Do you think he needs a bit more loving in the visuals or not? But if you're like me, I honestly don't care too much. I just care about his gameplay. Is it smooth? Does he feel clunky? I hate clunky characters like Choi. I don't like using Choi, honestly. He just doesn't feel like a fun unit to play, just because this kit is kinda, I don't know, it's just strange to use. But GUNHEE's kit does look good. His animations are pretty fast. His ultimate applies quickly, which is what we want. I'm assuming he's gonna have an almighty break on his ultimate. If so, that's gonna be big. I'm assuming his support skill should actually be like a heavy break as well. That's what I'm hoping. That'll make him more viable. Otherwise, well, what are we really summoning him for? You have Yunho to use, and also other SR breakers, so, you know, he needs to have an awesome advancement bonus, which I'm assuming he will, probably outrageously buffing our light units. That's my assumption, because you have to remember, Baron is likely going to be a light elemental type, meaning we need our light damage to be heavily boosted, otherwise we're not going to have a very fun time. And also, just a final reminder for guilds, again, if you haven't joined one of our guilds, make sure to do so. We're basically filling up to capacity, and some guilds are actually completely full, so if you want to join, make sure you apply on the form on our Discord server, or if you're, let's say, a dolphin or a whale. So for whales around the 700,000 power mark, if you want a guild, make a support ticket on our server. That way someone will contact you, and we can see if you can join. We already have over 100 whales, so we're planning for a very good time. And the reason why guilds are important is because we're getting a lot of daily rewards from here, on top of potentially exclusive weapons that you can only get from the guild mode, which will be a must. I think anything guild related in any game is a must to maximize, so make sure you're ready, otherwise you'll have a very tough time finding a guild. Everyone's getting prepared, so you should as well. And also, speaking of getting prepared, please do save your rune fragments. A new job change is coming, and those new skills are always OP, always super OP. So you want to make sure you're ready to get all those fragments in to unlock these skill runes. So make sure you have a lot ready. I'll open all of these on the stream coming up, so make sure you tune in. We have some blessing stones as well, so a lot of rune material. How many do we have? Yeah, a lot of runes to fuse up all the way to legendary. This should give my count a nice little boost. I think same with gems. I should have a lot of gems there. How about tier 3s? Not too many, but still quite a few. A lot of rank 2s. Yeah, tons of rank 2s. So I'm hoping for some good RNG. We just recently got a legendary blessing stone, so I'm hoping for more. Otherwise, I'm going to be one sad camper. These are not easy to get. I see people hitting the 15 mark, which is not fun. I really wish this was nerfed all the way to maybe 5 maximum, because look at my blessing stones right now as a pay-to-win player. I have quite a few, but a lot of them are basically garbage. So this one aren't too good. Yeah, these are pretty bad, but obviously I have one of the best, actually 2 of the best right here. And this one's not too bad. If you take damage right away, you get 15% attack, defense, and HP. Pretty good, honestly, but it depends on the mode you're in, the battle you're facing, etc. Kinda hard to get off, but when you do, it's quite nice. Wolf Assassin isn't too bad as well if you're fighting a lot of monsters, which you normally aren't, so overall not too useful. The 2 or 3 I really want is right here: Reawakening, Sharp Perception, Mana Rampage. Those are the ones I really want. I wouldn't mind Assassin's Proficiency or also Bloodlust. These are all good. Once I get those, I'm basically set, so nothing to worry about. Advanced Aerial Technique is okay, it's not too great, it's not too bad. Just a flat damage bonus once the target is at 70%, so pretty good. But yeah, hoping for some good RNG. Again, make sure to check out that stream. The link will be down below. Press that notify bell button, that way you know exactly when we go live. And that should be it for my impressions of GUNHEE. I'm actually kind of happy we're getting a new light breaker because my GUNHEE is only at A1, so I'm basically ready for go. GUNHEE is pretty mid, honestly. He's just a breaker that buffs himself mostly, so not too useful. Looking forward to go. Gonna do a ton of summons on him in about 10 days when he's out. But first comes Hansame, of course, buffing Mirai, I'm assuming. Most likely making her one of our stronger, if not strongest unit now. But yeah, if you enjoyed, drop your like, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and if you want more content like this, let me know. This was Zaf, signing out.